Hello, thank you for joining me today for Stationeers. Um, First, before we start this video, today is September the 11th, 2019. 18 years since the World Trade Center and Pentagon attacks. First thing I'm going to say is I want to say thank you to all the first responders, the military all around the world that keeps us safe and lets us do what we love doing, which is playing games for everybody. So thank you all for keeping us safe and being brave men and women. We appreciate everything you do, and God bless you and everything that you do. That being said, we're starting our world here on Mars. Um, as you see, we're in an open area. I would prefer to be dropped by a mountain, but that one in front of us looks good enough. So first thing we're gonna do is we'll just get our little starter base going, and since there's a little hole right here, I thought we had to cover it up. So in this episode, we're just going to work on getting the main base started, get us some solar logic going. Well, not solar logic, but some solar power going for the time being. And then eventually we'll start working on the advanced solar tracking and get us some steel production stuff going. But now we'll just start with our small little base.
Jetpack on.
Get started. We'll do a 3x3 base, and then I'm going to go up. 2 should be plenty for now for our solar panel for now. My goal eventually is to put all my solar panels on top of that ridge there. So that's our goal. Now my goal for this whole complete base is I would like to make it all underground into that mountain eventually, and I want to make everything controlled by lights, displays, airlock. I just want everything completely controlled electronically. Which you could say a smart home, if you want to put it that way. I mean, I think that'd be pretty neat. So our goal is to approach that. So we can start right now by getting our solar panels up and running. We need to weld these frames up so we don't fall in. We'll just do them one step so far. I won't worry about welding them up all the way, because like I said, it's going to be temporary anyway. If it's temporary, there's no need to completely weld them, because we're just going to end up tearing them up anyway. This little starter base is pretty much just that way we can get our furnace set up, get our autolave set up, so that way we can start production of all the things we'll need for this base. So we'll get that put up. And now I need to find my solar panels. Those went to. We'll need glass, so we'll put that in there. Solar panel, we need that. Power controller, we will need that, so we'll trade out one of these cartridges. Autolave, we'll need that. I shouldn't need any of that, I don't believe. Won't need that battery. I'll use that battery for my suits. I don't think we'll need anything else right at the moment, so we'll get up here and we'll start constructing.
Jetpack on.
As you can see, it's got a power port and a data port. It's very important to make sure you don't get those two confused when you set up your logic. But right now, it don't really matter. You've got an option to do that, or data and power together. I'm not a big fan of that. But power facing this way. Our feet. Finish that off. Okay. Put our glass back. Look at that. Branch. Where's our sun? Yeah. eventually we'll have these all set up where they'll automatically follow the sun. But right now we got to do it the good old fashioned way with a wrench. So let's get our wrench put up. We don't need that. And let's get some power cables running to our solar panel. So we can at least start powering our base just a little bit. If I can get these rotation controls down. There we go. No matter how long you play this game, the rotation stuff always gets me. We'll get our APC unit. Oh, come on. You say so stubborn at times. Okay, as you can see, there's a power and a data port on one end, a power port on the other one. You'll want to rotate it where your data and power port is leading from the solar panels. That just keep you from burning up your panels later on. And I'll get that. And I'm going to put a junction here because we do have a battery charger I would like to put on. That way we can charge some batteries while we're at it. And now let's get our auto lathe. Auto lathe is a very important machine. Without it, you can't print anything out. So we'll put it right there, give us enough room to work with. I'll turn the jetpack off for a moment. I know it's gonna get pretty loud. Yeah. To corner this. Stupid controls, I hate it. There we go. Alright, big boy, what do you need? Welding torch and 2 iron sheets. We've got the iron sheets. Now let's get our welding torch. And now we need 4 cable coils. Oh, cable coils. Thank you. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot our iron sheets can't go in our tool menu. That's a newbie mistake. Putting torch in 2 plastic sheets. And plastic sheets are over here. Okay. So we'll switch them out with, nope, not road players. Switch them out with our other power controller. And put you there. Then we'll put you there. Okay, now let's switch hands, turn on our torch. And now we just need a screwdriver. Let's go back to our backpack. Okay, our auto lathe is connected. And we should be able to turn it on. I gotta turn on the APC first. I feel like I knew playing this game today. Okay, now let's turn you on. And we'll find us a battery. And some of this equipment that you start with, the air scrubber and the air conditioner, they come with a battery in them, so we'll steal those because I'll never intend on using them. At least not in the near future. So put that in there so I can charge the whole time. Okay. And we should have a arc furnace somewhere. Use the arc furnace to melt all your ores that you go mine. And there's our furnace. Go ahead and set that up too while we're at it. but we will set it up over here. The power supply right there. More convenient for cabling. And let's turn on the jetpack again. Get our little cutters here. So we can go right there. Okay, so our first bottle parts are set up. So what I'm gonna do is something I hate doing, but I'm not gonna wander too far from base. I think I might go out and mine for a quick second. Now, before I get mining, I do want to tell you I do have a mod installed that with one click of the drill, I can get 50 times the ores. Now, I'm only using that to help prolong this base a little bit. I'm not going to be using it all the time, but until we get started, I'm going to use it just a little bit. So what we want to do is put all of our tools away, with our backpack, get our mining belt, and get our drill. And now let's go out just here and see what we can find. That looks like gold up there. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll turn our drill on. So we got one stack of gold up there. We got some coal. We definitely need coal. You need coal to make steel with, so I'll get 2 stacks of that. And that's all we need of that for now. Don't look like we need that up there. Okay, that looks like we got some copper down there. We're definitely gonna need some copper for a cable coil. That comes in really handy. Well, looks like we got iron too. Iron, we'll get a few stacks of that. Because iron really comes in handy when you're trying to make gold. Well, not make gold, but make steel. Copper is good for cable coil and other things that we may need. Which we might be out of luck in this little area here. Okay. Let's move out to another area. And as you can see, there's some earth fractures going on here. That's been in the game since day 1. I'm hoping they'll fix it one day, but I'm not very hopeful. So, you never know. They might surprise us one day and fix it. But I believe more and more that play the game and it loads, sure it might go away one day. Okay, looks like we got a little more iron over here. Yes, we do. Okay. That gives us 2 stacks of iron. To make steel, we need at least 3 stacks of iron and 1 stack of coal. And it looks like I hit the mother load for iron here. Okay, do I have any space in my suit? No, I don't. It looks like the sun's gonna go down, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, drop all this stuff out of my backpack. Then I'm gonna go back and get as much iron as I can. So let's drop the glass sheets. Drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. And let's drop the pill. Don't have no need for the pill right now. Don't plan on getting pregnant anytime soon. So anyway. Y'all didn't get that, I'm sorry. Okay, I think found the iron over here. Yes, we did. Don't want to wander too far from our base because I don't want to get lost at nighttime, even though we are just right down the road. Nope, come back here. Okay. Let's pick that up. Put you there. Gonna build, move all this necessary stuff out. Okay. Now we can get 2 more stacks of iron out of this. We'll call it good on the iron for now. Go down. Yep. Alright. That should be good on iron. Let's see if we can. Oh, is our pickle? Okay then. What's this over here? Looks like more coal. Looks like oxide. We need some of that. Or is that silicon? Oh, that's ice. No, we don't need ice. We need oxides and volatiles. As you can tell, the mining isn't very fun in this game. So I don't plan on showing a lot of it. Want to see more mining, I mean, I will be more than happy to turn my mod off and we'll go mining together. But it's really a monotonous task. I mean, it's part of the game, yes, but it's a very boring part of the game. If y'all want to see it, I'll. And the volatiles. Okay, we got to stack that. Now, if we can just stack up. And is that it over there? Looks like it. Nope, the silicon. Don't need that. Not at the moment. We will need silicon eventually, but its mainly use is to make plastic sheets and glass. So it is used for it, but not a lot right off the bat. Okay. So we've got our base set up. We've got our solar panel going. So that way we're capturing just a little bit of energy. So I mean we're getting to where we need to go. So I'm gonna call it an episode. I'll call this a win for today. On the next episode, we'll come back and we'll start smelting some of the ores that we've got whenever the sun comes back up. That way we can work on making us some steel and get us an electric printer, electronics printer printed out, and we can start working on our advanced solar logic so we don't have to keep relying on a wrench to find the power every time we need it. So that's the plan for the next episode. If y'all liked it, please leave me a comment or a like, or if you have any ideas you want to see that I haven't implemented or that you would like to see implemented, just leave me a comment, a like, thumbs up, thumbs down. And if you don't like the content, you're more than welcome to watch somebody else because it's a free country. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But I like to see at least get 10 likes on each one of these first 2 episodes, and then we'll go from there if the series develops or not. Thank you all, and have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe.